Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have another qualification race for the Breath of the Wild Any Percent tournament. Commentators for today are Angry Demon Noises, CBF and True Boulders. Say hello.
How's it going, everyone?
Hello,
hey,
hello.
What's going on? Oh, what's going on, everyone?
This one's gonna be a fun one. We're almost 2/3 the way through.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, this is going to be fun to see how the runners will do. Obviously fun to see if anyone goes for the new strats or any other cool techniques.
Oh, and we've got Lim on his first showing too, so I'm excited to see how he does.
Yeah, welcome in Lim Cube. Breath of the Wild guru himself. Super excited.
Everyone is playing in French, which is the most optimal language by a couple of frames.
That is correct.
And now we're just making our way through the cutscene we've never seen before.
Yeah, I think this is my first time watching this as well, so this will be cool.
He was being
Yeah, this is fun.
I still have my wager in the several thousands. And that's probably gonna go into the several 10,000s later.
As we continue running any percent, I definitely believe that. We just don't want to boil it down to percentages when it comes to finished runs, though.
Yep. So as soon as this cutscene finishes, we're gonna grab the Sheikah Slate, which will be paramount for our first glitch.
Yeah. A deceptively difficult clip. Consistency is not... It doesn't know what SLR clip is.
A lot of people say that the run starts after SLR clip.
Exactly.
So it's not a reset if it's before SLR clip. When it's not a race, anyway.
Exactly.
So let's see if they get on the first try. No man is out.
Omen is off. Great
And
start.
Smitch.
There you go.
Followed
Now
right
everyone.
by Lim and Lumina. Very good SLR clips all around.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so no hard resets, okay.
You can't reset it, right?
I'm just thinking like any percent mentality. If you get to that minute and a half, you want to reset, but races we cannot, folks.
We have not gotten any accidental resets yet. I'm glad we have not.
Just some world records, thanks to one of our runners here. TV not wrong, race or not. Yeah. No man able to, or Smitch able to get the pot lid right away.
Lim's opting for a good amount of backup food.
Smart during the
Yeah,
race.
Noman, Lim, and Lumina all went for the
Well,
peppers.
Lumina went for the mushrooms right after the peppers, but it doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah.
They're all pretty much at the cutscene almost immediately.
Dirige-toi vers
Them
le
didn't
lieu
pick up the
étendu de la
shrooms.
carte
Only
de la
peppers.
tablette
Only
Sheikah.
peppers. My understanding is like ideally what you want to do is pick up the peppers the mushrooms, because there is a Hylian mushroom in the dining hall later on, and it leaves you with one less text box.
That is true, but if you don't pick it up, it does make a difference. So now they will get their bow and some arrows, and then make their way to stasis.
Switch and Lumina opting for right side, while Noman and Limpy go left.
Ooh. Lumina getting hit, but the backup food is saving him here.
And Smitchman with the fast climb, as well as Noman.
Now they're gonna do the first skew clip into stasis, and Smitch getting it first try, as well as Noman.
Chili Gang rise up. Let's go. Lim Cube is in the shrine as well.
Yep.
So now they're getting their first rune, which is the stasis rune. This will help them a bit during the run, but it's also a thing they have to do to get the paraglider.
The stasis shrine is pretty cut and dry. He stasis the gear, he stasis the boulder, you run and jump. Doesn't really change.
The only real hard part about this is the shield jump, because it can sometimes screw you over. But hopefully the runners will have some
Smitchman makes the
clean
landing.
jumps.
Noman makes his landing.
Ooh. Lim,
Oh, Lim,
unfortunately, falling down.
Utilizing that backup food. Typically, when you fall here, you just respawn right next to the boulder and gives you an opportunity.
That still
Get it
keeps them neck and neck with Lumina, so
Great job.
it is anyone's game.
Yeah, they're not far behind, and especially when you know that there are a lot of BTBs coming up, you can save some time on those. Now they're having a chat with the very mysterious old man, and then they will make their way to the first BTB, or bullet time bounce.
Yeah, and even with this, like, there's an order that we have a conversation with this mysterious bearded Santa Claus looking man. It is, we pick the second text box, then two first text boxes after that, and then finally a second text box after that. Smitchman getting that stasis boulder launch though, first try. Which then leads him over to the first BTB, as Boulder was
Let's see
saying.
if he gets it.
Good launch for Noman as well.
The Boko noticing him during the jump, so he will have to reset.
Unfortunate. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Noman is our only Wii U runner that we're showcasing currently.
Yes, that is correct. The biggest issues with Wii U is lag and loading times. Sometimes you get some free unloaded shrines, though. So, benefits, I guess.
Lim now in the lead because of a
Very
pretty
clean
good BTB.
Yep.
Oh,
Had to land a little early there
He
because
might
of the
die
angle.
to cold though, because he has no more backup food.
Let's see. A quick clip would be all he needs. Ah, I see.
Mm,
Lim
Stealing
opting to
the
grab the
food from the
food.
Bogos. Smart.
poor
Love it.
Bocos.
Now the hope is that the Bocos don't actually kill each other.
Hey, they made that just for Lim.
Yeah. Nothing but the best for royalty. And Noman making that BTB over to Cryo. So he is now on his way. And Lim opting for the ESC.
And he gets it.
Whoa. But it lands him under the elevator, unfortunately.
Maybe he lost skew?
Yes. So as he ESC'd into the elevator, he ended up outside of it, shield surfing, which removed his skew, unfortunately.
Alright, Lim set up a save so he doesn't lose much time to this. So that's
Yeah, and a lot of folks may not know this, but if you have a save file where you still have skew, that skew transitions over into your next load. So Lim smartly saved under the elevator, got skew, unfortunately passed away, but now he has the skew that he needs to get into the shrine. And Smitchman getting the second rune and is on his way out of Cryo.
Yeah, both Lumina and Lim Cube dying to coldness outside of the shrine.
here
Or
lies
I mean,
he still has you, don't worry.
Yeah. he passed away, folks.
now let's see if Smitch gets first try BTB here.
This BTV is notoriously difficult.
Ooh, it looks good.
Oh. And now we praise the sun. There's still a little bit of debate around that, whether or not staring at the sun as you get mag BTB will actually grant you unloaded. Let's see if Smitch prayed hard enough.
He did not.
Unfortunate. And Lumina now in Cryo.
Ooh, but a
Getting his
fast.
second rune.
He
Quick
got a fast clip.
anyway for Smitch. Yep.
Now Lim Cube making Lim Cube and Noman making their way out of the Cryona Shrine and onto the second BTB.
Yeah, Mag BTB is a killer.
Yep, as we see there with Noman, a bit unlucky there on the angle.
Unfortunate. Alright. Smitchman getting the third rune, which is Magnesis. And now Lim setting up for BTB to Mag. Let's see if he gets this first try.
He might land in the forest, even though with the very high angle. The positives of landing in the forest is that he can get some extra arrows that will help him later on.
Yeah. Let's see if he opts for the mushroom in there for extra food. And Smitch doing his shield jump.
Ooh, he goes for the extra bow. Oh, drops it. I thought it was on purpose.
Yeah. Howling Moon. As long as folks place within the top 32, they move on into the actual brackets. And Lumina getting forest angle as well.
And you can see the current standings here.
Noman making his way
ADM.
into Mag Shrine and Smitch just on his way to Box Walk. Let's see if he gets it.
Box walk is the best swag strat.
And he
It just
gets it.
looks so fun.
It's yeah, you're just walking on boxes. No CBS shout out. ZSR bot being rude. Oh yeah, my link's not on there. I don't. Yeah, that's okay.
Smitch getting a quite
Low angle
weird
PTB.
angle. So he will run.
Joggers in the chat? Any joggers?
Obviously, the positives of going on a stroll is that he can get his beetle early. So he
thank you.
do not have to focus on that.
An intended strat, of
Yes.
course.
Nothing is by accident, folks, when you're running any percent. Oh, and Smitch not finding a beetle. Unfortunate. Trolled by the tree.
Tree troll.
Yes. And Noman exiting. Now, Lumina walking, or finally getting his rune, and Limcube exiting Magnesis as we speak.
Noman out of mag. Let's see if he opts for box. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oof, unfortunate.
yep. Having some troubles with the box walk there. Let's see if he will go for the slab now or if he will second try the box walk.
I believe he reloaded, so
Ooh, second
box
try.
walk it is. Yes. And Limcube finally out of Magnesis as Lumina makes his way over.
He's
to-
trying.
Oh. Limcube with the
that a
swag
stasis
strats.
box? Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Go.
Wait.
Oh.
Hey.
And he survived.
Thanks to the acorn.
Hi. Oh, wow. Limcube opting for the stasis bounds.
Okay, they got him more than halfway. I'll take it.
A light jog.
Wasn't perfect, but still, that is amazing to look at.
Any beetle?
Always fun.
Unfortunate. Also, Lim does not find his beetle.
Beetle does not want to show up today.
All right, and Lumina with the slab launch over to Boko Camp. As
Definitely the
Smitchman-
most consistent one.
Absolutely. As Smitchman makes his conversation with
Lumina getting a very clean BTB to bombs. And now Noman, Lim, and Lumina will make their way into bomb. Trine.
Smitch gets a great wind bomb over the tree. Fantastic.
Definitely.
Now he's just trying to load in the beetle. And he got it.
It's on the first tree. Very nice.
That is optimal. Any early beetlers?
I didn't see if Smitch went for a gamer win bomb. But we'll see if the rest will go for it.
Stasis box bounce will absolutely take your attention every single time.
Yep, definitely.
Pretty much.
All right, and Smitch with a beautiful landing, now getting his paraglider. As both Lumina and Noman are finally getting their runes. Limcube opts for the OG strats. Let's go. Are you a real runner if you don't do this at least once?
Oh, it's about the same time, so.
Yeah, right.
And Limcube doesn't have the hearts for the wind bomb, so it makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Now Smitch with his first try to castle BTB.
three of them are all neck and neck. Just completed the shrine.
Oh, unfortunate for Smitch. Fails BTB to castle.
Now a huge part for all three runners except Smitch will be Beetle RNG. Will they have good beetles or will they not? And Smitch being unlucky with the second try of the BTB.
All right. So I think our other three runners have an opportunity to break away from each other. Let's just see who's able to get the most optimal wind bomb over to the tree. As Smitchman goes for his third attempt. Bit
He
too
got
early.
the BTB, but he lost a lot of stamina.
All right, and Noman, the first of the three to get to tree, as he opted to get the early beetle.
Oh, the tree gets away from Noman.
Ah, you hate to see it.
Lumina getting exactly, so he will make
Sage.
his way to the temple. And because of the fact that Smitch did a quite early BTB, he will have to wind bomb his way up
And he
the
gets
castle.
the super over the castle.
Lim dying
Unfortunate.
with that tree launch. Very unfortunate.
But Smitchman is the first over to the boxes to hopefully get his arrows and his nanners that he needs. Because we know that Link is low on potassium and absolutely needs them to live.
Exactly.
Probably because he's running around with no clothes the whole time.
All right, Lumina going for his first BTB, it looks like.
And he gets it.
Fantastic. And now Noman on his attempt.
Ooh. A bit
Oof.
late for Noman.
Lim,
And Smitch did not get first try banana.
unfortunate. Lim needed to re-get his beetle, unfortunately, because he died, passed away, whatever. But now taking the second attempt to tree launch. It's a low angle, but enough to get him there. Mid-air climb.
I'm going for another
Ooh.
BTB.
Any bananas?
Smitch being unlucky. That was third try.
Looks like
All
that
right.
big Noman there.
Yeah. Lost a bit of stamina, so he may have to land a little early
Ooh.
to get a wind bomb over the castle, but he's on
And
his
now
way.
Lumina has a chance to take the lead because Smitch apparently does not want to find any bananas.
It's all RNG.
Oh, he
There
gets it though.
Oh. Thankfully, right before the reload.
Lumina getting first try bananas, so he will
And Noman is
reset
weighted
there.
over.
Yep.
All right,
And
Lim Cube on his first BTB over to Castle. Gets it on the first try.
yeah, that looks really good.
That's a beautiful one. Slightly to the left, so he may end up a little further left than he'd like, but on his way nonetheless.
And Lumina getting, I think that was second try bananas,
Believe so.
which is pretty good RNG.
All right. Smitch making his way to castle, on his way to weapons. Oh, almost got attacked by that Lizawful. But getting the Moblin to get his Royal Claymore.
You know, no one making the last wind bomb he needed.
Hey.
If you noticed, he kept his viewing angle as far away from the castle as possible, because otherwise it would be so much load that you basically cannot perform a wind bomb at all.
You got pretty bad arrows there, but hopefully you get some better later. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but...
Noman unfortunately not finding bananas his first try. As Lim is climbing in to get his box.
Smitch making his way to the cooking pot, where he will cook his strength potion.
Lumina
Or meat.
opting for Fire Strike.
It's my favorite strat.
Absolutely. It's so much fun.
Lim unfortunately not getting first try bananas.
Alright, and Smitch first out of Dining Hall on his way to Wind Bomb to the Sanctum.
Lumina taking some extra food on his way to the cooking pot, so he can be a bit more safe in the Ganon fight, in case he gets hit.
And Noman finally entering Dining Hall to get his second set of nanners, which
Lumina
have not
gets
loaded.
Lumina got a double sneak strike. That was awesome.
Alright. Noman finally gets his second set of nanners.
Noman having some Wii U diff with the loading. And now Lumina will make his way to the Blights as well.
And Lim with the double nanners. Finally was able
Smitch,
now.
unfortunately not getting the Wind Blight skip, but hopefully there's just 1 or 2 hits.
Yep. Looks like a single one.
Alright, Lumina making both those wind bombs over to Sanctum. Then, according to chat, Destructor and QT are on part 2 Thunderblight. GG's, fellers. Lumina.
Yeah, I feel like most of these Forerunners have had some poor RNG in some area or another.
It happens. Anything can happen at 80%.
Yep. And Lumina getting the Wind Blight skip.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Alright, then Cube finally leaving the armory.
Noman making his attack potion. Thanks, sir.
Off.
Oh, Limcube grabbing the Lizalfo's shield.
Safety shields are always good.
Yep.
Alright, Smitch on to second phase Fire Blight.
Lumina on second phase of Water Blight. So both of these runners are just now fighting the Blights, and hopefully they won't encounter any bad RNG or even worse, die.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, the wind bomb that no one is doing right now was found very recently. And it actually allows...
That can always nice.
All right. There you go. Lim also opting for the extra bomb arrows. And also makes it.
There's the...
And Smitch now. Hopefully, yep. He is on to Ganon. Or Calamity Ganon.
Lumina on his first phase of Thunderblight. Hills on Dark Beast, Stars on Dark Beast, Majestic Step. Alright, Smitch getting that first time Fury.
Noman being a bit unlucky with the Windblight skip. So he will opt to reset.
Reload.
Reload. Not reset.
No resets in a race.
No reset. No. Now, only imagine if we had an any percent PB race.
That would go
Smitch.
on for some time.
Oh, Smitch unfortunately dying to a laser as he was looking to parry it.
That is really unfortunate because now he has to go through all of the blights again, which is not something you would want.
Yeah, dying to Calamity is not fun.
No. Me and my homies hate dying in Calamity.
Don't know how much health Noman's Windblight has.
Yeah, Lim was a bit unlucky with his. So now Lumina is in the lead
Alright.
at Calamity. Noman having some trouble with the Windblight skip, so he's trying to reload. Not reset, reload until he gets it.
Yeah, we had our first runner finish, Kel. This is Kel coming in first place.
His first qualifier victory.
GG's, Kel. GG's, friend.
Oh.
With Destructor coming in second.
GG's to both runners.
That's GG's, Destructor. Alright. And Lumina about to wrap up his first phase Calamity.
Noman now getting his Windblight skip. And he will make his way to Waterblight.
As Lim is wrapping up his second phase Water Blight. And coming in third, we have Majestic. GG's Majestic.
GG's. Ooh. Lumina also unfortunately dying to a laser. That is really unfortunate.
Very much so. All right. When unfortunate for Lumina, they have to reset, or excuse me, reload from the second wind bomb over to Sanctum, which does cut into their time.
Yeah, this is, and also now Lim is in the lead of these four.
Lumina going for the skip.
All right, and we're on to Thunderblight for Limcube. As Zinpar's finishes, GG's Zinpar.
Both Noman and Smitch are on second phase of Fire Blight. And Lumina just started his Water Blight.
Now we have Roko and, if I'm not mistaken, you said Maya? ADN, who just finished within seconds of each other, actually, 6 seconds apart, respectively.
Sorry to interrupt this for a moment, but could the commentators please wait until CSR bot tells the times? We are a bit ahead of the race time chat.
Yes. Apologies. Okay, now Lim is at Calamity.
But yes, the bot now said Roko and Under the Bed or Maya finished. GG's to both. And that guy Chucky.
GG's, GG's.
GG's to all 3 runners.
Lim opting to only grab the bomb arrows during his Calamity fight.
Smitch making his way back to Calamity.
Lumina almost dying to Water Blight. That was very close.
And Noman making his way to Calamity as well.
Hopefully none of our runners die this time. Ganon is quite a hard boss.
Calamity is one of my favorite fights to watch.
Yep.
You never know what can happen.
Especially in any percent when you can't afford to get hit.
Having limited resources makes it all that much more interesting. GG's to Yo-Yo Swift for their finish of 35.
GG's Yo-Yo.
GG.
Right, and Lim starting his stun lock, looks like.
Looks like a good stun lock cycle so far.
Not opting for that extra hit, which is smart. As Smitch is looking to start his second phase Calamity as well as the
And Noman also starting the what is it called now?
Stun lock.
Thank you.
GG's to Tekage for finishing.
And GG's tape. And now Lim finishing Calamity and making his way into Dark Beast.
The final cutscene.
Exactly. And now Lumina making his way or their way into Calamity.
Noman finishing up Calamity.
Smitch is just a couple of hits. And there we go. Smitch and Noman both making their way into Dark Beast.
If any runners are hopping in for interviews.
Good timing. Hello,
Hello.
Chucky and Jojo. GG's on the run.
GG's, folks.
Thanks. It could have been so good.
And GG's to Makar for his finish as well. GG's.
How was your Hylian shield?
Yo, Hylian Shield, second place now. I was a little worried because my Hylian Shield almost broke.
How did your
What?
I'm just
What?
kidding. It didn't almost.
Oh my God. I played so bad. Literally everything after bombs was awful.
I had a 2-minute SOR.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, my SRR was bad.
Okay.
This one started so well. This could have been like a 30 or a 31.
Who
I
all
missed,
went for
like-
Hylian Shield? I'm curious.
What's up?
Who all actually went for Hylian Shield?
It was just me. It was just me.
No, Majestic didn't want to. So.
Oh, sad.
Sag.
Very sad.
Yeah. So, what was the highlight for? I mean, like obviously Tay getting Hylian Shield during an any percent.
Wait,
run
what do
is
you
good.
kill?
Congrats
The
to
Hylian.
Gustavo for his finish.
This,
Oh,
stuff?
Cristofo, GG's.
Whenever
How
you
does that
enter
work?
the prison, like on the right hand, like the far right cage, there is a Royal Guards claymore.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's what you use.
All right, and
Wait,
then
I missed my
wrapping
first
up
castle
Darkness.
BTB. Like, who was gonna? And then like my second one
Congrats
landed.
to
in
Lim
castle
as
thing.
well, making the
Oh.
final shot.
GG's.
GG's to Lim.
Lumina on second phase Calamity, who is at wall.
Snitch and Noman are neck and neck.
Who, with
Both of
Noman
them are
getting the
just-
first shot.
Both of them are just waiting for the last shot in the eye.
And Lumina starting their stun lock. But yeah, highlights for any of the runners that we currently have in the chat.
I had 7-4x case cryo and I choked at the cryo skip. Is that a highlight?
It can be, yeah.
Can be.
And then I missed castle BTB twice.
GG's, no win.
Nice no win.
And
I didn't even get a
Snitch as
40
well.
this time. And Smith as well. Oh, did Lim go for stasis bounce?
Yeah.
Yes, he
There you
did.
go for
Yo.
status now.
That was very hype. Got it about halfway.
Hey, but welcome in Majestic Makar, GG's, Destructor, GG's.
GG's.
I heard
I'm
Destructor the
Makar.
first try banana
GG's.
when it didn't matter.
But we were just talking about highlights.
Yeah, I had actually, the only highlight, first off, I had a very good plateau up until GT.
Oh, does anyone have the ZSR Discord invite for Cal?
ADN just dropped it in, I think.
Okay.
But,
What was your highlight, Makar?
everything died after the BTB, and then the only highlight from there was during Calamity. I had no more I had no more like elemental arrows or bomb arrows. He went on wall, and then I headshot him with a normal arrow, and he came back on my blade.
Oh, sick.
That's about it.
That works.
Everything else sucked.
I feel it.
We had 18 entrants today, TV dude.
Alright. And Harm finishing up Dark Beast, it
Yep.
looks like.
Yep.
GG's,
GG's to Harm.
GG.
And Lumina is not that far behind.
With 18 getting to first phase Fireblight.
I have not been following ATN, so I don't know if he's died, but this looks like...
No, he's doing bug limit, so.
Yeah, it looks like his usual pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
Hey,
what
just
he's-
because you're running bug limit doesn't mean you can't die to
Well,
clan.
he probably hasn't died yet, based on
He does have a
how he's
lot
been
more
playing recently.
resources. So
Absolutely. I believe the only runner that has finished an any percent run with pants on, if I'm not mistaken,
Today? Or
Yeah.
like,
ever.
ever.
Wait, Tay, so you were saying earlier in the chat that you had one of your parents watching you?
Maybe, yeah. My mom was asking me if I was streaming, and then she was like, "What channel?" And then I gave her the channel. It's like, "Don't watch, please."
I honestly cannot wait to do that to my kids. What channel are you on? No, Dad, please.
I think. Wait, which one are the legs? Is that the one that is in the fountain?
I don't
Near the
Chest
memory?
in the fountain.
Because I'm pretty sure Zin did a run with Phantom Armor, like one of his quals.
Yeah, there's a chest piece for the Phantom Armor.
Yeah.
The ruin.
Yeah, we've seen some Phantom Armor runs as well, apart from Aiken.
G2 Lumina.
GG.
Yeah, GG's
Lumina.
Lumina.
GG.
Nice job, Lumina.
And ATN getting to the second phase of Thunderblight.
And for any runners who have not, feel free to jump into the waiting room if you want a post-race interview. Oh, I've broken the
Is that this?
layout.
I don't know if this is true.
I'm down harm. I bopped you.
Yo, Ancient Arrow?
Yes.
Dude, I haven't seen these strats before. That was pop. You just pulled out the Ancient Arrow.
Yeet. All
Now
right.
ATN on Calamity.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out the call so Kel can join in. But the highlight of my day was watching McCarr PB today.
Hey.
Oh,
GG's
really?
Makar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Yo.
appreciate it.
Yo.
What's up, Lumina?
Welcome in, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Do you have any highlights of your run, Lumina?
It was actually a pretty solid run, other than Cryo Split, where I lost 2 minutes because I messed up board launch, and then I failed to clip the elevator clip once, so I died of cold damage. But after that, it was fine up until I died in Ganon. Like, first try Castle B2B, second try Banana.
Oh, come on, ATN. Don't die on us.
There you go, ATN. As ADN mentioned a bit earlier, ATN does have a few more resources than some of our other runners because he is running, or they're running Bug Limit. So they
What do
pick
you
up a
mean?
lot more stuff.
I got 22 bomb arrows today. Well,
What?
I actually had 27 bomb arrows going into
Yeah.
Ganon.
I still got
Nice.
I'm still a really
Wow.
bad Ganon, but you know, I had
My
I had the
arrow.
bomb arrows.
But the resources were there.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot to kick my truffle as well, which meant I didn't survive the laser. I'm an idiot.
Oh, no.
Ah well. One more run for redemption.
All right, chat, what rhyme do we have today for ATN to finish this out?
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
And getting the first time laser parry. And about to start their stun lock.
10. I see 10 and 10.
Pen?
I like
Okay.
10. I like Bandus 10.
Post this 10
Post
to
this
help
one.
ATN.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
10? That's for 7. That's
ATN is almost done with Calamity.
A few more swipes and then they will be done.
Boom.
One more hit, or done.
we
Oh,
go.
nice. Okay.
Dark Beast for ATN.
La noirceur de l'âme de Ganon enveloppe son corps. Cette aura le protège de toute
All
attaque.
right.
Je vais contenir son aura
It's top 32 of for all races.
très longtemps.
Randall. Yes, I think, right?
Well, you get points based on how you place, like what time you get in the race, and then after three, you do 3 races to get your total points, and then the top 32 amount of points get it. That's how we're doing it. Sounds a lot more complicated than it is.
Yes. So each of our runners will get a point or points associated to their times based on how close they are in relation to the world record. So your first 3 runs, accumulatively, if you get enough points, you will end up in the top 32, which will qualify you. So some of our runners were finishing up their 3rd races, some of them doing their 2nd one, some of them doing their 1st one, and some are just doing this for fun, because who doesn't love racing any percent?
Exactly. Any day is a good Zelda Breath of the Wild day.
Absolutely.
Continue comme ça.
And this is actually the first of 2 that will be happening today. So the next one should be, if all goes well, in 4 hours.
If you get world record during the qualifiers, then you get the max amount of points possible.
Yeah.
In
And
fact,
a
the next one is
lot
in 3.
of hype.
Is it 3? I thought it was 4.
It's 4.
Wait, what? What is 3?
No, 4 more hours till the next.
Oh.
4 hours. Thank you. I was gonna try and convert the times, but I'm from the States and we don't know math. So
It is 3 hours.
is it 3?
Yes.
Someone tell me what time it starts in UTC, honestly. What time does it start?
Qualifier 9 will start at 11 p.m. UTC or 7 p.m. EDT, so it's in 3.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wait, 11 p.m. UTC?
I thought,
That's a lot earlier than I thought.
isn't it?
GG's ATN.
Hey, GG's ATN, great finish with a 50.06.
Always fun to see bug limit.
See, look at this. Everybody spamming 4 hours. 4 hours. Thought it was at 12 UTC.
Yeah, it's 12 UTC, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
It is 12 UTC.
Yeah.
Spreading propaganda.
Bro.
This is what I get for dropping out of high school. I apologize, chat.
GG's to ATN. Feel free to drop into the waiting room for a post-race interview.
Yeah, and for those of you looking on chat, this is the order that folks came in on. So we had Kel in first, Destructor, Majestic, Zin, Roko, Mayan, Chucky, Yo-Yo, Tay, Makar, Christopher, and then the list goes on. Oh, Limcube, Noman, Smitchman, Harm, Lumina, ATN, and unfortunately, CMFP did not finish. But GG's to all of our racers.
Yeah, GG's. Good runs overall.
GG to everyone.
The standings page will not reflect these new runs. It'll probably be updated by tomorrow.
But no, it's updated.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very fast.
But yeah.
Yeah, some of us have locked in our point total. So a lot of people have finished now, actually.
8 p.m. Eastern, where I am. Almost 4 p.m.
Did anyone try cryo parkour?
I don't think so.
Did Roko? Roko might have.
Hey, welcome in,
Well,
ATN. GG's.
Yo.
Yo everyone, GG for the race.
GG's, dude.
You as well, you as
Good
well.
stuff.
How did your run go today?
Pretty smoothly. That's been is that the race number 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised. For the moment, no rain at all. So that's pretty great. Did you have to do
right.
8 times the castle without the rains? That's a problem that's it's a void in the actual road in 80% because of the very first skip of the run. The skip that I don't perform, so sometimes, if the rain's coming into the castle, that can be a huge problem. But for the moment, that doesn't happen. So yeah, the run was nice. Pretty scary Thunder Blight. I miss a headshot, but fine.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty scary.
Yeah, GG's
It's always-
nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm always impressed how the actual true strat against Thunder Blight with the what is the name of these weapons in English? The 52 attack
The Claymore?
weapons to
The
yeah, the
Claymore.
Claymore, exactly. So it's pretty impressed because I tried that multiple times, and multiple times I probably release it too early because of that Thunder Blight is not stun, and after that it's an instant death in P2 because of if you miss the flourish of 3 frames. Yeah. Still, it's so scary as a blight. The mighty Thunder Blight.
But you held your own, and you were able to do what most of us hope to do in an any percent run, which is not die. So GG.
Yeah, but that's one of my main blocker for the any percent run because the reason why Thunder Blight is pretty easy for me is because I have an ancient arrow. And that's of course not the case for true any percent runners. Because they are pretty long to get.
Where do you get it, by the way?
You get that on the observatory? No.
Oh,
The
okay.
observatory.
It's
So
like right above Sanctum.
yeah, there is a lot of weapons here. There is a royal arc, a royal bow, I mean. There is 10 arrow, there is 3 ancient arrows, and there is an electric sword. It's perfect for destroy the shield of Thunder Blight. So, and also to stun enemies pretty easily. So, yeah.
Cool.
Even in
routing?
the actual bug limit route, no one take this route, but it's very safe, especially for the final fight.
I think routing for the bug limit.
Better
is
safe than
fascinating.
sorry.
What
Yeah,
was
the
that,
actual-
Makar?
I just think the routing for bug limit is like fascinating and super impressive.
There is a lot of different routes. The actual most optimal one is definitely one of the Lulu Core, who already beat the world record pretty recently, going under 40 minutes. And yeah, the differences between those routing is pretty interesting because now we have the final fight is very different between those two categories, especially because you don't have to beat Windblight in any percent.
That's correct.
But still, I think it's still easier to learn the bug limits than the actual any percent because yeah, there was a lot of trick to master. By the way, I saw there was Link Cube in this race today, and I followed this tutorial. Oh my god, it's so well made, but I'm feeling so bad doing it because during the tutorial it seems to be easy, and oh my god, it's so hard. Need times.
Yeah. A lot. I'll say for myself, I still struggle trying to get the fundamentals down. But yeah, I definitely agree. It was nice being able to see Lim do his run as well. GG's to Lim.
Whoops, I spilled some water. I'm gonna go clean this up. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, Chucky. GG's again, friend.
Thank you, GG's.
I think I'm gonna dip with that as well.
GG's Makar.
GG's Makar.
Thank you, thank you.
But yeah, I can agree on that with the difficult gameplay. It's it's quite difficult when you literally need to switch how you want to hold the controller just to optimize the run.
There is the
Like we
good
switched
things. Yeah, there is a good feature pretty recently on the last upgrade of the Switch that you can rebind all of your control on your controller, and that's so useful, especially for whistle sprinting. For some people who have some issue to whistle sprinting correctly, the new option to rebind the inputs are pretty useful.
Was a good change.
Imagine not using claw grip. Could not be me.
I'm not using Nick actually because I have a controller with 6 trigger, so I have 2 more triggers than. I don't have 2 triggers per fingers, but it's free, and that's pretty useful because you can buy the whistle sprinting on them, and it's pretty. And even without rebinding the touch, this controller is pretty useful. The downside of that is this controller doesn't have a gyro, so you have to play without the gyro.
Ah. Chucky, I was pouring myself a glass of water and spilled it onto my desk. If anyone. I don't clog.
Hopefully your keyboard is fine.
Yes. But yeah, again, GG's to all of the racers today. It was a fun one to be a part of the commentary team.
Definitely.
So thank you, Boulder. Thank you, ADN. Thank you, ZSR. Sai, again, thank you for the quick reminder of allowing the bot to notify everyone. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to later on. It's going to be fun.
You're welcome. And if there are no further questions, I think we can wrap this up. Right now, let me check something. We have on ZSR2 a match in the Minish Cap Randomizer tournament. And on ZSR main, we have a grand finals match of Ocarina of Time Bingo tournament. We will raid over there, and don't forget the next qualification race of Breath of the Wild in 3 hours. That is going to happen on ZSR2.
Sounds good.
And with Qual 9, it's the end of today's restreams, and we are back tomorrow with more Zelda fun. See you next time.
Take it easy, chat. Peace out.
GG's to everyone.